Namaste. The blessings of Ram and Hanuman, and the eternal Guru. We begin our moment of here and now together. Behind all of this stuff, we will all be here together. These airwaves allow us the opportunity to cut through so much of our melodrama and just meet inside our head together. And from this place we can explore where we are on this journey, what we do understand and what we don't. Minds are quieting and how our hearts are opening. The words that come through me may or may not be of use to whoever you think you presently are. Heart know the validity of the things that are said. I don't know. We need to have a lot of compassion at this point for our own predicament. Because if you're going to see love in another being, you must first see love in yourself. You must first see back into the place behind your body, behind your personality, behind your senses, behind your thoughts, back, way back in, where we are pure awareness, pure consciousness, pure love. And when you rest in that place, then everyone you meet in that place. And the vibration that you emit when you are resting in that place resonates with every human being, and you become the optimum environment for everybody you meet to experience that love within themselves. The only work we have to do is on ourselves. Even when we're doing all of our external actions, if they are not part of the purification on ourselves, we've lost the thread. We've gotten caught back in the illusion. For what one man has to offer to another is his own being. And if that being is purified of all desire and of all attachment, that being is one of pure love. overpopulation, integration, ecological pollution. That would not change immediately were the consciousness of mankind to change. All of these problems exist because man's mind defines who he thinks he is and who he thinks everyone else is. And what he thinks this life is all about. The minute he awakens, the minute he gets a little inkling of who he really is, then the meaning of all those problems change. And the solutions become self-evident. And as Buddhists say, we all are the Buddha. But also, we are still much caught in illusion. During that time, we have our lives to live, and we have pollution to fight, and we have to end paranoia in man's relation to man. But each of these are right action to the extent that they are exercises of working on your own consciousness. An awakening person starts to realize that every moment of his day, every day of the week of the month, every month of the year, every year of his life, is part of a gradual evolutionary process of awakening to his true being, and that no part of it is any more important than any other part. That everything that's happened in our lives to this moment has been part of it. And everything that will happen will be part of it. And that the moment on the subway is equally as important as the moment in the cathedral. Both of them are moments for increasing the illusion or awakening out of it. You know, for the first part of the journey, you avoid suffering for the first 10 million incarnations or so. And you seek pleasure. You try to get high. And you want to bliss out. Then something interesting happens. You begin to see that every time you get high, you come down. And you begin to be more interested in cleaning away the stuff that keeps you down than getting high again. Because there's no sense in getting high, you'd rather be high. To be high, you have to clean away all the stuff, all the attachments. And that becomes your major work once you understand. And at that point, you begin to not dig suffering, you don't seek it. But when it comes along, you don't avoid it or run away from it. Because it's the fire that purifies. And the Bodhisattva vow is to relieve suffering wherever you find it. That doesn't mean you just help people become conscious if they want to become conscious. It means you relieve suffering everywhere. so that if a child falls and is crying, you help him up and make him feel better. You don't demand that he understand about God and consciousness and your trip. Every human being you serve in the way you can serve. But to the extent that you're conscious, you're providing an environment where every individual you meet has the optimum chance to become conscious through his contact with you. I've just been in India for a year and a half. I've been with my guru. He sent me back to America with just 3 instructions. He said, love everyone, serve everyone, and remember God. Those are the only instructions for my whole life. There's no other form. No other form. All the rest I have to listen very carefully to hear how it all is supposed to be. I listen to hear the divine plan. But all I have to do is remember to love everyone, serve everyone, and remember God.